Okay, starting a starting a broadcast here in my casa. There we are. Just a little bit of light, a little bit of light, a little bit of life, and YouTube, you are up. You're getting uploaded after the Q&A, and Facebook, I'm hitting live right now on the small screen. So 3, 2, 1, and hello friends. So hopefully now we're up and running here from the home office. I am reporting live this morning. No, it's not. It's 4:27 in the afternoon, and I'm on here live because it's been too long. And so consider this one an AMA, Ask Me Anything. It's great to see you guys joining. I see New York Pug, Eric Sanders, Jared Nelson, Edward Pigeon, Daniel Jardine. Hey there, Pug. Justin Dameron, Jeremy Gregory, Jared Nelson. Good to see you, man. Love you. And Edward Pigeon, hey. Buddy Boyer, good to see you on here. Eric Sanders, Jake Nave, good to see you dudes here. I'm about to head back into the workshop for some sweet screen building action. I'm rounding third base on a bunch of projects in there that are exciting and fun. I've got, in the next round of activity, I've got a new shape coming out. I've got new graphics coming out. I have some really cool stuff coming out, and there's been product held up on these new graphics, promotional product that's going out to two ladies. I think you know who you are if your initials are JL, and if your Instagram handle is Tacular. You guys have been held up on the new graphic. Two new graphics coming out. It's special. I've got 3 new graphics coming out. One of them is already done on product and about to release. It's a secret. Forget it. Secrets suck. I hate secrets. It just is not ready to release yet until some people get theirs. And I am reporting Facebook Live on the computer, so your audio and everything is compromised. I'm going to check your comments because they're not skeeling out for me, so I'm going to let them skeel out. Yeah, did you guys see the stickers thread this morning? There was a release of some stickers by Mike Villalobos. He called me and talked to me. The beautiful painting that Wayne Wells sent me was accompanied with a file of the graphic itself, and so Mike asked me if he could make some stickers, and I my only problem with making stickers off of that was that I don't like self-promotional stuff that puts my face out there. But I think that the days of being able to not do that are, I think that it's just good for everybody if we go ahead and I don't know, like, accept that I have a lot to share with you guys. I want to share it with you. I don't want to not share it, and I don't want to pretend and be coy and insincerely self-deprecating. So I'm going ahead, and I gave Mike my blessing to John Zander. Good to see you, man. I gave my blessing to Mike Villalobos to make a round of stickers with some online sticker makers and like that. And he posted up a pic of a mess of them, and they're rad. And what I love about that sticker is it says skateboarding is for everyone, which is, I think it's ridiculous that that's a Lou Ross quote. That is more than a Lou Ross quote. That is a self-standing axiom of our whole deal. Except that skateboarding hasn't always been for everyone. That statement is more controversial than I like to admit. Yeah, Thanks, Chad Crawford. The world needs my face. Quick side note. Team Fatt. I just came out with a new product for Team Fatt, and it cleared Reverend Fattius today. It is the same shape, same length Team Fatt pig deck, but it is a mellower concave, lower nose version of it, and it is rad. And so that is going to become a thing you can get soon. But as far as all the Team Fatt customers go, Fattius also put up a poll on what shape you'd like to see added to the Team Fatt shape roster. And I'm really excited and happy and humbled to work with Steve O. Collins or Fattius McBoy, Reverend Fattius. Steve is one of my favorite dudes in the world in skateboarding. And by the way, there will be a high definition of this video. I've got the GoPro recording, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube. Yeah, so check out Steve Fattius Collins' poll. Check out the Team Fatt product, and see if you can get him to tip a few of those decks for you to see the difference. You got the high nose and you got the low nose, and the kick in the tail is the same. The low nose has a more mellow concave, but we're also moving toward a long version of the Team Fatt pig, and honestly there's a long version available for all my stuff, and you can buy the long version of the stocks by selecting it in the drop down, or you can hit me up for a custom level 1, 2, or 3 to get a longer, wider version of any one of our of my boards. In fact, I would love to be taking some more orders for exactly what you want. It's my favorite thing to build. I've got wheel welling in the works right now. Right now I'm doing hand rendered wheel wells, right? Render is a better verb than anything. And working out, getting a couple of boards right now. Those are going to take more time, dear ones. And everyone who's ordered boards with wheel wells we've had this conversation that those are going to take time, because I've got to work out a few things to get those wells made to my satisfaction. I'm still hand running wheel wells, been talking to people who make wheel wells, been designing my own kind of jig and prototyping some approaches to wheel wells. And I just to say I'm pretty happy with the approach that we're getting here over with that. So Team Fatt product line is like really expanding. Really love that. Love working with Steve O'Collins. I love these stickers that came out. I feel very, very humbled and happy. It's actually challenging to me emotionally and like intellectually. I've been highly conditioned to avoid self-aggrandizement and bragging. You guys know I never like to braggart. The problem is that for the good of skateboarding and for the good of the skateboarding community, I have had to assert that, nah, guys, what I'm doing is really good. And what I'm offering is really of value. And not only am I offering it to you in my own brand, but I'm also working in the makers movement to help other people offer to you the same thing. And I'm always excited to see so many folks who are learning how to press boards. Oh, your comment thread just keeps going. You want to, yeah, the 35-inch knucklehead. Tim Worthen, he got a hold of one of my long version classics, and he said it was the best board he'd ever ridden for street. I thought that was crazy because it was 35 inches long with a full 16-inch wheelbase. I have here, this one is a long deck. I've had this on the table for a while, and this is a long version. I skated this for a while. In fact, I was skating this at Stupid Fest, and it's a joy to ride. But I pocketed this one way inside the nose. I mean, it's screaming for its wheelbase to be right about here, and I bumped it back and gave myself a really long, mellow nose on it. You'll get a better view of that in the 1080p YouTube upload. But this long mold of mine that does 16 to 18-inch wheelbases and makes 34 to, I mean, the Team Fatts are like 32 inches long on it, and they have a low nose and a high tail, reminiscent of the 1980s skateboard setups. I got a lot of you guys dropping me comments on there. It's good to see you all in here. Ben Sewell, good to see you, buddy. So lots of good stuff coming out of the workshop. I caught the whatever's going around. What is that, man? And I hope all you guys who are down with the winter sickness, that you guys don't continue to get sicker. I hope everyone gets better. And I got out on my motorcycle today. I've been getting it ready for my February ride to Tampa. I leave on the 26th, and I will be on the road south. I don't know if there's anybody in. Oh, my video like froze for a second, but I don't know if there's anybody in Knoxville that could put me up. But if anyone's in Knoxville and could put me up on a floor, I'm a good floor sleeper. Let me know. I was thinking about adding an hour to the trip and maybe visiting some of my friends in Crossville, but I don't think I can do it. I need to get down to. I can't make the extra half hour out and back off the road in that weather. I need to make good headway down. And so if there's anybody in Knoxville that's got a spot on the floor for me to hit on the night of the 26th of February, let me know. Then I'll leave out of. So if I could just do Knoxville the 26th and then hit Atlanta area the 27th, and then that puts me in Tampa on the 28th, and that, I think that does the trick there. But I really appreciate all you guys, and I've been having a really really nice day. So I'm gonna jump off of here, make another cup of tea, head into the studio again, and finish off my screen builds. Bring them back, emulsify them, roll a run of decks. I'll roll 6 before I head back, and we'll see where we're at by evening time. Maybe I'll be back in the shop finishing up some other stuff. I've got some product to box, and am really remiss in taking more photographs of finished product, and I hope that I can pull that off for all you guys. One of my last thoughts while we're together is of the folks that are pulling derp faces of me off my videos, and pulling compromising video clips of me vaping. Here's to you. Have fun with it. If you can't have fun with it, then why even do it? Seriously. All right, friends. Thanks for hanging out with me a second. And boy, I'm scaling through your comments. Nashville has a great scene now. Boy, would I like to go to Nashville. The problem is going to Tampa through Nashville is usually takes me a little extra time, and I'm really champing at the bit to get down to my friends in Atlanta. And usually I do Atlanta the first day. I ride all the way down. The last 2 years, it has been, dude, it's really tough to get down there. Atlanta to Tampa, much easier, but usually it's cold, it's rainy, and the problem isn't the temperature or the water. The problem is visibility. The visibility issues are just, just so different on a motorcycle. And these are not, I mean, I'm riding 80 miles an hour with trucks and everyone around me with the spray on my face, and it's just, most folks don't do 10 hours of that. And of course this year I've learned I need to pray for sunshiny weather, but I like to plan for gnarly weather. So if I could dump off in Knoxville for the night on the 26th, that gives me just a 5-hour riding day that day, and then a 5-hour riding day the next day. And that puts me in Atlanta, skate with some friends, and then ride down to Tampa and I always love to stop off at the Florida Visitor Center right across the border, peel off all my heavy, wet leather, and roll it up and pack it back on the bike. Or when I'm visiting with the welfare line and got my friends, I just throw it in the back of one of their cars. Last year, I threw my gear in Michael Davis's car, and I had mink oiled my gear about 2 weeks before. It smelled like a dead animal. Sorry, Michael. But, hey, I'm going to jump off here, go make another cup of tea, and head into the workshop. And maybe if I overcome my shyness and my inertia. Oh, there are more comments. Wow. Maybe. Oh, the screenshots. Somebody sent me some screenshots one time of some of these derp photos, and the Midwest is where the most of the derp photos of Lou and He's the Worst is located. And I guess if you're not in the group, you don't get to see them. But there are groups here that do enjoy a bit of spoofing on me. And I can't begrudge them that. For all the things that people like to say about me, I gotta say, a lot of that stuff is wrong and incorrect. But is there a single person in the world who is squeaky clean enough that they should never be mocked? Or should never be criticized? I mean, I gotta say, you may point out an inconsistency. It may be so, it may not be so, but there's enough wrong with me and enough things I've done wrong that I don't deserve to be spared some good or bad-natured treatment in this world. So I'm down for whatever. All right, friends, I'm gonna jump off of here, and then I'll upload this to YouTube, yeah, thanks, Jason Kerr. Toss the word out about Knoxville. See if you can get me a couch or a spot on the floor, preferably someone with dogs, and I'll take it from there. Have them reach out to me on the DMs. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back at you soon. I'm going to end the Facebook video, and then I'll finish up on YouTube and post the YouTube video. I suppose this will go up as a podcast too, because it just ought to. Oh yeah. Hi, Mom, I love you. So that finishes the Facebook version, and there we are. The replay is available on my timeline. I had a lot of comments. I was very busy. So for you YouTube friends, thanks for hanging out, and I hope that you have a great day. And as always, hi Mom, I love you.